Hi, I'm not yet dead in name and in nature, and welcome back to Altenstein. So it's early in the morning. I've, as you saw in the last episode, I've cleared all the straw off. Those two fields. Field numbers terrible. Like, I don't know, some sort of. Just kind of never seem to remember the right. 18 and 4. Okay, so they're now all clear. They just need cultivating and sowing. I'm not going to do that today. We've also got field 2 that is nearly, well, it is ready for harvest. It can cope with another growth stage, so we'll risk it. And there's a couple of fields I'm thinking of buying, but we'll have to see how we're doing. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get some grass cut. It was a very dry night. I'm just thinking about the time. You wouldn't normally cut grass first thing in the morning, but it's only a simulator. Yeah, it's fine. It was a dry night. We have not had any rain for a long time, so it's all good. So we'll just grab the mower here. So again, from the Farming Classics pack. If you've not seen my video, well, you should. It's quite a nice little mod guide, a mod introduction, whatever, to all the kit that's in the Farming Classics. So this is I'm not remembering it, am I? This is the Far mower. It's this is a Kuhn. This is a Kuhn FA367T, and it's a brilliant little piece of kit. Absolutely love this. To be fair, I love most of the stuff in the Farming Classics pack. It's just really interesting equipment. But yeah, so I'm going to grab this and we'll head up to the big green grass pasture. The big green grass, is it green? It's grass, isn't it? Yeah, the big grass pasture just up here. And yeah, we'll get some grass cut. So there's a couple of reasons I want to do this. One is a very exciting reason. We are going to get some sheep. We've got our pigs, we've got our cows, it's time to get some sheep. So, but before I do that, I want to make sure they've got what they need. So, get some grass cut, get their feeding trough sorted out, and then whatever's left off here, I'm going to put in the silo, the bunker silo down at the farm. So we can start. I'm just going to, whatever level that gets to with this, it'll be enough for now. So I'm going to fold that out. I want it. Switch it on, square. And you see it just starts up slowly, starts to spin round. Blades start, it's a brilliant mod, fantastic animation, great stuff. We'll lower it. But yeah, so whatever we get, we'll cover that silo and get it fermenting, so we get some silage for the cows. I think I'm not going to do power food on this. I've talked about this before. It was about the time that power food was being sort of a total mixed ration was starting to be realised. So in theory we could do, but there's no mixing wagon that's of the right age. Food mixer that is. And it's not essential for the performance of the cows, so it's a small farm and may not necessarily have worried overly about having total mixed ration. So we'll just leave the grass and the silage. Because then what I've done is I think I mentioned this before, a couple of small fields I've planted up with corn, so we'll cut those aside as well. But there are 2 bunker silos down at the farm, so we've got plenty of capacity to be having one fermenting or being emptied while the other one's being filled up. So it's fine. We can do that. Got the structure on. I'm going to try and minimise how much I drive over the grass, but 1 is inevitable. 2, I suppose, 1 at each edge, and then we'll just keep going around in a circle so that I don't destroy too much more. I should try and go to this end a little bit and square it off, shouldn't I? But yeah, so we'll get this cut. I'm just going to do it as grass, because I say I want it fermenting in the silo. Not going to do it as hay. And then we'll go get the loading wagon and pick it up. And that'll be one job done. Right, last couple of little strips here. Whole field done. It's a good field actually for doing this. Looks really well. You have to be a little bit careful at that top edge because the mower is really low, the cutting bar, so it would catch if you were too close to the edge. But I mean, there's plenty of grass. It's a good map for having plenty of grass on it. So I think the fields that I cut first so long ago are now already. So yeah, we're certainly not short of grass to keep the animals topped up. Right, that'll do for now. I may yet do the rest of the field, the bottom half as well. So I'll leave this tractor here with the mower attached in case I decide to come and do that. And we'll run and get the loading wagon. Right, so we may as well start at the bottom end. There's no point in necessarily driving all the way to the top to come back down again. Here we are. This is the Buehrer TRL 2600. If you watched my previous videos, we used it a lot on the last one to pick up some of the straw that was left after making our mini bales. First time using it for grass. So we'll see how much we get. How many rows have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 11 rows-ish. Yeah, so we're going to fill this a couple of times. That's okay. Ooh, at least a couple of times actually. Yeah, about that. Spot. Do some in cab. I think the interior of this is just brilliant. So we can try and keep that red sort of central bit aligned mist. Alright, let's not do it in cab. Not to do it any speed anyway. It's got good speed this actually. We've just been mowing at about 7-ish miles an hour. This is constant 12. It's pretty quick. It's good. It does mean you have to be pretty accurate. Let's raise the pickup bar rather than wrecking it on this rather bumpy track. Yeah, we're going to fill this at least twice, aren't we? It's only got 10,000 litre capacity, but that's fine. I just love this piece of equipment. I'm missing it again. Should we try and be so scenic? Yeah, I absolutely love this. It's just a brilliant piece of kit. Self-propelled loading wagon. It's just awesome. And it looks like a milk float. I mean, it's just fantastic. Tidy that bit up a bit later on. It's got a good pickup width, but you do need to be accurate. I mean, you know, it's good enough pickup width compared to the mower that I didn't need to windrow. It would have been a bit pointless doing another pass, just for the sake of the fact that I might miss a few bits here and there. So it's doing a good job. And we are nearly full. So actually what we'll do is we'll finish this off, fill it up. I missed a bit there too. And we'll go feed the sheep, fill up the sheep trough, and not feed the sheep, and go on yet. And then we will then actually refill it, so top it back up again, because I don't suppose it'll use much to fill for the sheep. And then take it full. There's no point driving down to the silo with it not full, so may as well refill it before we drive down to the silo. Nearly done. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Does it lift on its own as well? Oh, it does. Cool. Whoa, struggling up the hill though now. Now then, sheep feeding trough. That's water. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's grass. Yep. So we have got, so there's a couple of storage bays up here, so I might get, seems a little extravagant, but we're not sure money's ever going to be an issue on this map, since, you know, we sold all that new equipment at the start and bought loads of old equipment, so I might be tempted to treat myself and get another Gordner and keep it up here so that I've always got one readily available to keep the feed areas clean. There we go, how much are we going to use to fill up? What an odd size. 2,000, what's that? 708 litres. Anyway. Right, cool. Okay, so that's good. That's ready. I wonder how many sheep that's for as well, so I don't know. I haven't really thought how many sheep I'm going to get yet. We should keep it within the proportions of the other animals. And I think we've got, what, 15 cows and 10 pigs? Or is it the other way around? Can't remember, something like that. So probably 15. 20 at the most. I mean, they're pretty easy to look after. That's it. So I don't know whether I might need to top it up again after we've got the sheep. I did want to get everything ready first. I do like to have the, you know, as far as I can, have everything ready for the sheep. What I'll do though is I'll keep a little bit of grass when I've finished. I'll keep a little bit of grass, or I'll just cut a little bit more grass if they need some more, I suppose. But I could just keep a little bit in the loading wagon, so that once I bought the sheep, if it turns out they do need topping up, then I can top them up easily enough. Which I don't know if there is any point in having a separate Gordon up there, because I'll still have to get up here to use it, so I might just drive up the one from down in the main yard. Well, let's not quite fill this up, but actually there's that bit I missed here, so if I get that as well, I would expect that will pretty much fill us up. We'll take this down to the silo. Where was that bit I missed? I thought it was before, then maybe it was here somewhere. A bit higher up. Oh, I'll find it. Anyway, I'm not going to fill it up for this. I'm not going to start another strip just for the sake of filling this up. So we'll take this as is. That rock's a bit of a pain. It's going to cause some damage one day. Put mud in the track. certainly a lot easier getting around here with this equipment. I remember when I first used the Mengele loading wagon, the last time I was putting stuff in here before we got the classics, farming classic stuff, getting in and out of here, getting around the corners, all a bit tricky. Not anymore. Right, do this out of cab, make sure we do it nice and neatly. So, unload. Okay, it's not liking that much, is it? Because it's so low. It's going to be a little bit challenging. You know, start it just outside, it might be easier to scoop it in. Very interesting. Fortunately, I'm going to need to come with the Goldner to really tidy it all up with the scoop thing. That's going to take a bit of doing too. But it's getting there slowly, it's just a bit. Because it's a lot lower than your average loading wagon, I guess. So the trigger for when it goes, actually, you know what, I'm full now. I can't drop anymore because there's no more space. It's just a little bit more sensitive. Bit of a snag. I wonder if, now our silo doesn't take straw, but I wonder if it takes grass. That's worth a try, because if it does, it might be easier, slightly odd, but easier to put the grass in the silo, empty it into a trailer and tip it from the trailer, because the trailer's got more height. I'm theorising a bit here. No, it doesn't take grass. Okay. So, snags. Does mean that grass for silage isn't necessarily going to be an easy thing to do in that case. Because it's still going, but goodness me. Oh, hey, woohoo! Crikey, that was hard work. Okay, I'll come and tidy that up with the gold nut. Good. Oh well, that was slightly trickier than I expected. I'm already then thinking it might make sense to put the rest in the other silo, because I'm going to really struggle to empty any more into there. It's going to take me forever. So I might just tidy up what's there with the Goldner, and then yeah, put what's left on this field into the other silo, because actually when I've done the corn, because it'll be enough for the cows to start with anyway in that one, and when I've done the corn it'll be from a trailer, and therefore should unload a little more easily because it's from a higher. If I use the standard trailer, the old-fashioned trailer tipper, that should work a bit better. Anyway, I'll get the rest of this up, and we'll do that. And we're not going to fill this actually from here. There's a lot less left than I thought. I suppose I've already used 3,000 plus, so that's nearly 13,000 almost that we've used. So there should be, yeah, my original estimation was we'd fill this twice, so yeah, should be less than a container load left. These trees are a bit of a nuisance, aren't they? Alright, we'll get this done. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so actually that didn't take too long, so I've got, as I've, yeah, nearly another 10,000, so it's just over 2 loads in the end in total. I was talking about leaving this up there, but I'm not going to. If I need more for the sheep, I'll just cut some more. I'll probably cut some more anyway, so we'll just drive through here while we're doing that. Fill level. So that's 29,000 litres. Actually, that's not bad, is it? So by the time I've added in this bit that's at each end, yeah, that'll be pretty respectable. Plenty to be getting on with. So yeah, we'll empty this in the other silo at the other end, and actually compaction's not bad either. But I'm not going to worry about that now, because I've still got that grass to put in. So, we'll put this in here. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more receptive, shall we say. That's better. So it really was just the depth that we're struggling with. And I say hopefully when it comes to putting the corn in, it shouldn't be a problem. Cool. Good. Just for the sake of it, as I'm facing this way, I'll drive through here again, do a little bit more compacting. Oh, it's managed to pick some up. Oh, that's clever. How intriguing. There we go. Well, that's one way to put it in. There we go. Right. Stop unloading. Okay. Next then. Water for the sheep. Right, so I've got the doits and I've come and picked up our water container. And if you remember, so many episodes ago, I was really struggling to find a place where I could get free water from a river because it wouldn't pick it up at the sort of ford crossing up in the woods. So I ended up using the well in the farmyard, which is perfectly logical, but slightly strange. For a well, it actually charged me for using it. So I then discovered this. Because just down here, I have to do this out of cab, won't I? Because I'm not even going to try and reverse that in there. And I don't want the tractor to go in there, because goodness, that looks deep. Is that enough? Yay! And here it is free. So I wonder if it might just be it wasn't deep enough up at that ford up in the woods. I'm not sure. It only contains 1,000 litres. I'm not sure how far that's going to take us, given we've got to fill up the sheep from word go. Let's go this way actually. We'll just get back across the bridge into the farm. It's slightly shorter. And then we've got our grass and our water for the sheep. And actually, if there's any left, I'll top up the others, but I don't think there will be. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if I have to do this a couple of times to fill it up. But it'll be enough for them to have some immediately. Right, given my terrible reversing skills, it might be easier to swing, come through here and swing round. Whoa, if I don't miss the corner completely. There we go. There you go, filling up our water trough. How much do they need? It's taking a lot. It's going to take it all, isn't it? Yep. So how much do they need? Actually, it's not far off. Oh, it missed a litre. So it probably needs another couple of hundred, which is fine, because actually, if I go fill this up again, the cows definitely need some more. Pigs actually don't seem too desperate, but the cows do need some more. In fact, the cows also need some grass and or silage and hay, or rather and silage or hay. Okay, and on numbers, yeah, so cows owned 15, we won't have had one yet. Pigs, we've already generated 3 apparently, so we must have started with 10. I think we'll go for 20 sheep. That seems a reasonable number. Whoopsie, missed that corner, didn't I? Right. I think we'll go and get the pigs. The sheep. And we'll see how we do. And I'll come back and refill that later and get some more water for them. Brilliant tractor. Right, to the sheep. I'm not sure why I said to the sheep. What I really should have said was to the store, because the first thing we have to do is lease a trailer. I did. I spotted a couple of our usual workers on the way down, so I've asked them to get started ploughing fields. 4 and 18, is it? Just double check. Yeah, 4 and 18. I'm starting to remember. Good. But yeah, so so they're doing that. That needed doing. Well, while we're here, since I forgot to bring one, I just fancied a walk. It's always nice to walk around here. It's a good excuse to get another tractor. So I've actually been quite keen to get this one. The Buehrer RP21 bargain, 18,000, and animals. It's not old, but it is German, and it looks okay. I have no idea how many animals it holds, so well, I don't know how many trips it's going to take us. Pretty cheap to lease. We're just leasing it. Safari. Yeah, definitely not old. Oh, look at this tractor. Looking forward to getting this one. I'm just going to end up with loads of tractors. I can't help myself. I want to ultimately try everything that's in the Farming Classics pack. I'm trying to avoid the slightly newer stuff at the moment. Yeah, I do want to get through them. We're expanding. A lot more fields, there's a lot more jobs need doing concurrently, so it's a good, we've got good reason to have more equipment. They're making reasonable money, so we're doing okay. Oh, where am I going? I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. Right, see how this works. So I'm assuming is it unfold? Yep. I might be too close on that side. I'm not going to worry too much about the gates. Okay. Sheeps. 5. It can hold 5. Okay. 4,000 a piece, 20,000. Okay. We're not earning that much money. But anyway, it's fine. We've still got plenty in the bank. Fine. Yeah, I may not go straight for 20 today, actually. Perhaps we'll just get 10 today. Maybe 15. There we go. Sheeps. Right, bet. Close them in before they run away. Not that they're that keen on running away. I think they're obviously excited for the trip. Let's go. That's a turning circle like, oh, not bad. So let's see, so that's 20,000, so do we want to go under 200,000? Yeah, probably could do. We'll make a bit of money. We're going to create some... Actually, that corn, I wasn't going to use it for the cows, although I was going to send it to the biogas plant. But the quickest way to go is, I think it might still be this way. So yeah, we'll take the corn to the heart to chaff it and send it to the biogas plant. Though that in and of itself will be an expensive operation. Here you go, Gunter, hurry, new sheep. Say hello, bear. Yeah, because the forage harvester, I personally chose small fields because the forage harvester only does one row at a time. So I'll be getting to work on that, and it'll be quite a long, expensive job probably, but we should make that back at the biogas plant. So that's all good. Getting more fields. Trying to be reasonably gentle. Not to unsettle the sheep too much. Right, here we go. And so what I do need to do, oh right, it's the right stick, okay. Oh no, that's the side door. Ah, no, that's all the side door. I thought there was a way you could open it, maybe you can only do it once it's unfolded, which would be a bit weird, but... Mind you, to be honest, it's really hard. I can't get the camera any lower. Just really odd. It's funny, I was sure... Oh, hang on. Oh, it is doing it. There you go. It worked. Cool. Shouldn't need that anymore. Unload. Yes, I do. Yay, we've got sheep. Woohoo. That's cool. What a nice pasture. Nice and hilly. A few little trees. It's quite big too. They definitely look a bit lonely. I have to get some more. Right. Do you like the sound of sheep on a farm? Meh. Excellent. Right. I'll stop doing my sheep impression. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay. So, back to the animal store. I'll buy some more sheep. There we go. Pardon me. 10 sheep. Somewhere. Well, I can see 4, I think. Good. So, if we only get 10, yeah, they still need a bit more water. I need to go and sort that grass out, don't I? But they're okay for grass. Fine. Yeah, we'll just get 10 for now. I'll make a bit more money before we buy some more. Just fold this up and I'll return it. Oh. I'll take it back down to the store. Right, so I've been and returned the animal trailer back to the store. Finished lease. The sheep are up in the field, up at the top, and I'll just put this Buehrer away. And I think we're at the end of an episode. So I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet and you'd like to, please feel free. And yeah, I'm actually going to pop down. I'm going to go and fill up the water so I can top up all the water troughs around the tank. But yes, but that is the end of the episode. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to welcoming you back on Altenstein or one of my other mats very soon.